that concludes I Was an Alien's Auntie. Next week's sci-fi movie is The Thing with No Head.
The Thing with No Head.
Getting rather chilly in here. You really shouldn't watch these films if you're going to let yourself get so carried away by them.
Oh, I'm not, Mumsy. It's just it was so real. Aliens from another planet taking over the bodies of an ordinary family and then taking over the Earth.
Don't be silly. It's all made up.
Oh, but these films are often based on real events, you know. These aliens disguise themselves as someone who's such a perfect human being that no one would ever suspect. The only thing that could give them away is their super intelligence and the fact that there's nothing, absolutely nothing they can't do.
That sounds like a description of Julia Jekyll.
Oh, Julia Jekyll. I should have thought of it before. Is it possible that she's an alien?
I was crossing the farmyard the other day when I thought I heard a moo cow say,
Moo.
The other animals all came round and one by one they made their sound. A duck.
Quack, quack.
A dog.
Woof, woof.
A pig.
Ribbit, ribbit.
Jerry, that's not the pig.
Oh, sorry, Maud. I always get those two confused. Do it again.
A pig. A frog.
Ribbit, ribbit.
Actually, Edward has to go home.
Oh, that's a pity. Because when we get to the horse and the sheep, it gets really interesting.
Oh, and you should hear it when I do the hen laying the egg.
Bark, 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 bark.
I think it's really good.
Oh, do you?
You ought to put it to a wider audience.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's our little secret. We keep it to ourselves.
Absolutely. Mr. Rocket's always keen to have parents come in and show off their talents. How about if I mentioned your poem to Mr. Rocket? You could come in and do it in front of the school.
Oh, do you think they'd enjoy it, Edward?
They'd love it, wouldn't they, Julia? Honestly, I wish you hadn't gone on about how much you liked that awful farmyard poem of theirs last night. It's so embarrassing. And those noises Dad makes. I thought it was quite fun. But listen, Edward, do me a favour. What? Don't mention it to Mr. Rocket or anyone else. I'd be so embarrassed if they came and did it in front of the school. OK, my lips are sealed.
There she is. Quick, follow her.
Really, Memphis?
Where's Julia gone?
I have no idea.
I have. She was beamed up.
To the mothership?
Right stuff. Now, I don't want to frighten you, but I have good reason to believe that aliens from another planet have landed in this school. Calm down. Now, at the moment, we only know of one alien in human form. Julia Jekyll.
Julia Jekyll?
Exactly. So, I want you all to keep an eye on her in case she tries to make contact with her home planet. Then we'll be able to find out what these aliens are up to.
Look, I don't want to put a spanner in your theory, head teacher, but if Julia Jekyll really is an alien from another planet, don't you think her parents would have noticed?
Ah, good point, Mr. Blister, and yes, they should have. Unless, of course, they're also aliens from outer space.
What's happening, Uncle Lester? Yeah, what was that sudden staff meeting about?
That idiot Rocket has finally lost his marbles. He thinks the whole Jekyll family are aliens from another planet.
Julia Jekyll, an alien from another planet. Yeah, but think about it, sis. If Mr. Rocket believes it, then this is our chance to get rid of Julia once and for all. Oh, yeah!
Aliens, indeed. The man's a complete lunatic. Yes, to think an idiot like that runs this school while I, a scientific genius with an awe-inspiring intellect, have to work beneath him. There's no justice. Wait, maybe this is my opportunity to get rid of him and take over this place. That idiot wants an alien. He'll get an alien.
Mr. Rocket,
Yeah?
we're a bit worried about
Oh, yes? Well, come on out with it, girl.
Something we saw the other night at the JJAHH's house.
At the Jekyll's house? What?
We saw these flashing lights landing in the back garden, sir.
At the time, we wondered if it could be a flying saucer, but we didn't like to say anything in case people laughed at us.
A flying saucer?
We did right in telling you, didn't we, sir?
Oh, absolutely.
The thing is, if it was a flying saucer, do you think it's safe to let somebody like Julia stay in this school?
There. The transmitting robot from the planet Pluto. And now for the touch of genius. I insert the tape recorder. And now to record the message that gets rid of Rocket once and for all. Earthling, I am the transmitting robot from the planet Pluto, and I have a message for you. You will leave your job as head teacher at once and pass it on to Lester Blister. Pluto is poised to take over the Earth, and will do so unless you carry out these instructions. Lester Blister's appointment as head teacher of the Rocket Academy is vital to the survival of planet Earth. Ignore this warning at you.
The adults in this school are getting crazier than ever.
Yeah.
I am the transmitting robot from the planet Pluto, and I have a message for you. Any idiot who believes that Julia Jekyll is an alien from another planet is bound to believe this.
The Blister sisters saw a flying saucer over the Jekyll's house the other night. We've got to get rid of Julia Jekyll before she does something horrible in this school. Like sending us all up into her spaceship. Oh, I'm going to have to call her parents in and tell them she's got to go to another school.
Now, I've been thinking about this,
Oh.
and if they really are aliens, we have to learn from them. Why are they here? Where have they come from? What is their home planet like? Learn their language, and I know how to do it.
Oh, Mumsy, you're a genius. How?
I'll get out my old Star Trek tapes.
Hello?
Hello, Mrs. Jekyll. It's Mr. Rocket. Look, I know about your secret, and my mother and I think you should go public with it.
Oh, that is kind of you to say so, Mr. Rocket. This afternoon? We'd love to. We'll be there.
They've agreed! Alert the world's press!
Mr. Rocket, something urgent's just happened.
It certainly has. The whole Jekyll family are aliens.
My son is going to call a press conference to tell the world.
Is he? Well, I've got something even more shocking than that. Not 10 minutes ago, an alien messenger from the planet Pluto materialized in my science lab with a vital message for this planet.
What? Well, where is this alien?
Outside!
I need to think about it before meeting this alien face to face.
Whoops.
Honestly, you're so clumsy when you're Harriet.
It was my fault. I'm so big. And that thing was so little.
Julia Jekyll! I knew this alien messenger would be her!
1,000 curses!
Julia! Hey, look, don't zap me or anything. And hey, I believe in intergalactic peace. If you want the Earth, you can have it.
Sir?
But I thought I'd better tell you that your parents are coming in any time now to unveil their secret to the world's press. Now look, I've got to go, but please, this is for the best if we're going to have peace in our galaxy. Okay?
Groovy.
What was all that about?
I'll tell you what that was all about. My parents are going to do their stupid poem in the hall in front of everybody. You told Mr. Rocket.
No, I didn't.
Well, how on earth did you find out about it then?
Oh, this is going to be so embarrassing. He was meant to kick her out the school.
Yeah, but instead of that, he's giving her a press conference.
And when this silly press conference goes wrong, we're going to get in trouble for telling that story about the flying saucer.
We've got to stop Mr. and Mrs. Jekyll getting here.
But how?
What do I say to people from another planet? What do people from another planet say to me?
We're here.
Hello, Mr. Rocket.
See, Si.
You speak Spanish? Si, senor. Jerry and I went to Benidorm.
Sit, please.
Oh, so you know our little secret? Edward told you, eh?
Edward?
Knickers?
Edward Knickers? You mean he's in on this as well?
Well, how else did you find out?
Of course. Super intelligent, looks perfectly ordinary. I should have guessed.
Guessed?
Tell me, Mr. and Mrs. Jekyll, what are your real names?
Jerry and Moira.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Jekyll, or may I say, Kipau a Casalonga?
Yes, I feel like that myself sometimes.
I knew it. They're Vulcans. The world's press are assembled and ready for you. At least the local ones.
The local world's press. This is bigger than we thought, Jerry.
You say that again?
This is bigger than we thought, Jerry.
Have you seen anything, Sharon? No, I've been looking at the back, Nicola, but they haven't come in that way.
And I've been standing here all this time and they haven't even come in the front way.
Maybe they're not coming.
Press conference?
That's right. Julia's mum and dad.
What's it about?
I don't know, but we'll soon find out. They're in the hall now. Come on.
They're in the hall!
Oh, you can't hide in there all day.
But I don't want my parents to see me like this. Say I change right in front of them.
Well, at least hide somewhere where you won't be found.
Where?
Mr. Rocket's office. He's in the hall with your mum and dad and everyone else.
Ladies and gentlemen of the world's press, kids and kidettes, teachers, fellow human beings from the planet Earth. It is my pleasure to introduce two people, two beings, who are gracing us with their presence here today.
We've got to stop this conference in somewhere before they find out the truth.
Allow me to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Jekyll, or as they are known on their home planet, Moira and Jerry.
Thank you very much, Mr. Rocket, for that kind introduction. And it gives us great pleasure to unveil our little secret to you. So, without further ado, Moira?
I was crossing the farmyard the other day when I thought I heard a moo cow say.
Moo!
The other animals all came round and one by one they made their sound. A duck.
Quack, quack.
A dog.
Woof, woof.
A frog.
Ribbit, ribbit.
What about these aliens from outer space?
We are aliens from outer space!
We will exterminate you if you do not come out now.
Actually, we thought it went down quite well.
Hoax that. Well, I'm never going to watch a sci-fi movie again.
It's what I said the other night, Memphis. There are no such things as aliens from outer space and other monsters. Look at me. Nothing out of the ordinary ever scares me. Oh, hello, dear.
Hello, Mrs. Rocket.
Thanks, Harriet. Stay tuned to Children's BBC. Next, it's The Mask.